What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mind Body Attraction. In this episode, we are going to talk about women are not attracted to weak men. Let's go over why. So first of all, biologically speaking, why would they be attracted to a weak man? They want a strong, confident, leadership-driven kind of man to procreate with. They want to make sure that they want to make sure that their children have the strongest genes. They want to make sure that their species, us humans, continues to survive. Weak species do not survive in nature. So this is why she seeks a strong, confident man. This is something that can be taught, because you can literally get rid of your old bad behaviors because you're really conditioned in this life from birth. Okay. And with the feminist movement and all the stuff that's going on in media that you see on TV, on Netflix, you're seeing all this and you automatically assume that this is a way that your relationships should be, that men should be the chasers, that men should be pleasers. And see, there are men out there who are alpha males who know instinctively in their heart and in their gut that they should never act like that. They just follow that. They never ever follow what people tell them to do, or they don't follow social norms. Women are more attracted to men like that because they are strong, they're confident, they know what they want out of life, they know how to treat a woman right, they know how to take care of their kids. In case anything happened to the woman, they are safe in their heart knowing that the man would take care of everything all on his own and he would have no problem doing it. This is why women test men. This is why women are the way that they are. When you're strong, you're confident, you act right, you do everything you're supposed to be doing, take care of your body, they'll be the most attracted to you and they will have babies with you and they will make sure that you know that they are in love with you. They'll tell you every day, they'll do and act things. I'm sorry, my allergies are just acting up. It's almost over. They'll do and act they'll do things and act in a way where they know that you feel like you are the king of the world. Okay. They'll hype you up. They'll talk great about you. They'll do things, they'll be giving. And then this is something that you have to be paying attention to at all times, because they'll be doing all these great things all the time for you, like rubbing your back, making you meals, sexual favors, sexual things. And then when this shit starts tapering off, when it starts coming down, that's when you guys have to be like, oh, something's wrong with the attraction level here. I need to up the attraction level. Attraction level tends to stay, if a woman's in love with you and everything's going great, in the 80, 90 range. When she's totally in love with you, she's telling you she loves you every day, she's initiating text messages, she's doing all these giving, great, awesome things for you. Now, when this starts dropping off, less and less giving happens. Now, what she'll start doing is she'll start testing the shit out of you. She'll start testing you. And when you fail these tests, it leads to a breakup, which is the ultimate test in a way, because a breakup is usually just a test. It's usually, how are you going to act if I walk out of your life right now? And when you're like, oh, meh, see you later, she's going to be like, he doesn't need me. He just doesn't. Why is he? I thought he would be upset. I thought he would be completely different, because they are intuitive, they are emotional creatures. They feel like they know exactly how you're going to act because of the way that you were acting if you were not in your masculine energy. So when you flip the script and the girl leaves you and you don't give a shit, she's going to be like, oh, okay, great. Like, this guy's actually the strong version of himself that I thought he was. And then eventually she'll make her way back into your life and get back together with you. Now, does that seem right? No, but it happens all the fucking time. It happens every single day. I've coached men on doing this and they've gotten their girlfriends back. So that's exactly what you guys need to be aware of. You guys need to be making sure that you know what her attraction level is for you at all times, and you're not weak. Make sure you're not a weak man. Make sure you're doing everything a strong man would be doing. Now, what I recommend doing in this, if you're like kind of unsure, if you just need a little bit boost, something to watch, something to listen to, just watch some James Bond stuff, watch some like masculine stuff. There's some great YouTube videos. Actually, I'm going to have a playlist on masculinity in movies, so you guys can watch it. I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to write that down. So masculinity in movies, so you guys have something to watch when you're unsure of how to act. Now, that's just a guideline. It's just a guideline. It's almost like a kind of a push in the right direction, because some things are going to work with some girls, some things aren't going to work with every single girl. There are certain, okay, that's sort of true, sort of not true, because honestly, they all react to masculinity the right way. Unless she's in her masculine, you're in your feminine as a man. That might work, but regardless, it is a guideline, and it's something you should be following at all times, because females react to masculinity very strong, especially if they're very feminine women. They always want to be with the strongest of the bunch. Women just aren't attracted to weak guys. They just aren't. And the thing is, they'll figure out that you're weak over time. And when they figure out that you're weak over time, they start walking away. They start testing you, walking away, and then they'll start looking for someone who is strong. And what's fucked up is a lot of girls will actually keep a guy on the side. And when they keep a guy on the side, they're like, maybe he is strong, but I'm loyal to my current boyfriend. And then she'll leave you, and she'll be like, let's go see what this guy's all about. And she'll start seeing this guy, and then fuck, you're screwed then, because then it takes a little bit of time for her to realize that he's really not that strong, because most men aren't. Okay, most men aren't that strong. I'd say like 90% of men aren't strong out there, and they text too much, they over pursue, they do things wrong. Okay, and then there's like that little percentage of men out there who do things right, and a lot of them are married, like not even married, but like some of them are married, and some of them just won't date women, like shit like that, right? So they're even harder to find. And that's why you guys need to be making sure that you know exactly what a weak man is, and exactly what to do, and make sure you stay on the opposite. Weak men do shit like over pursuing, like I said earlier. They get upset. They get super jealous. Like if their girl's talking to another guy, they get super jealous and angry about it, instead of like, oh, whatever, baby. You know what I mean? Like they do certain things that they act like a woman, really. They just act very feminine, and they act weird. So you got to make sure that you don't do that. So act masculine, act strong, act like you don't care. Women want to be with a guy who doesn't give a fucking shit. They just don't. They would rather that than the opposite. Okay, they get turned off by that shit. They won't even say what turns them off about it. They just say, ugh, he's just not my type. That's exactly what she'll say to you. That's it for this video. If you guys need a little bit of help on finding out what a weak man is like, or if you want to increase your masculinity or your attraction level or your sexual market value and how to do that, book a call with me, or email me, send me an email. Everything will be in the description down below, and you can always talk. If you like my Facebook page, you can chat with me there too. I don't mind chatting on Facebook. It's on my computer, so I can literally just, message you right back. Join the email list as well, and I'll send you free shit there. Okay? Done.